We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Catfish Hunter is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Ready now is Gary Cox, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits, a Hall of Fame pedigree that doesn't come around too often. You better appreciate it while you have the chance to.
Next up for the Stros, number 30. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Craig Biggio digging in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
That was it. The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, the man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Bagwell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball called for strike two.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball, second side.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Don't want to forget about him. The 2-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game two with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And he fouls this one off. Ryan has registered more than 5,000 innings of work at the major league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got over 500 steals. Come on now. He's trying to chase down Ricky Henderson. Look out, Ricky. Here he comes.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Circle change there, called strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And there it is. Baseball history at its finest. He's just broken the all-time strikeout record. What a moment.
Oh, this is just incredible. And I think it's fair to say that I never thought I would see this record ever get broken. Just staying healthy for a starting pitcher is challenging enough. But to stay healthy and to be able to overpower hitters like he has for such a long time, well, that's what legends are made of, folks.
In now, Jason Giambi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0. There's a fastball down below the knees. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Michael Brantley.
Catfish looks in. First pitch on the way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hunter, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the AB now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Yadi Molina digging in now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Altuve at second. Bregman on at first with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A bullet to first base.
The batter, the right fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, number 30. As he'll take a look at ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
No.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. First pitch coming, here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 out, bases loaded. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Striding in for Oakland, Reggie Jackson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's wide, 2-0. Now here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Woo, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball called strike 1-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Jeff Bagwell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that goes good.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Count still full. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. Ball 2. Catfish comes set. 2-2 on its way home. Diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit to Lowry at the bag.
Now batting, shortstop.
So first and third with one away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. He's set. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The third baseman, number 2.
Digging in next, Alex Bregman. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-1. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the A's nothing. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. And that misses, ball 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Two balls and a strike to Molina. And he fouls this one off. Catfish steps into his windup. 2-2 pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
The 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Number 30 is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, number 30. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering, and that misses inside. 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Cox leads off first with 1 away. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Set. Here's the 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
First and second now, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled away. Hit on the ground to third.
Chapman has it cleanly.
On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 3-0. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
That's outside.
The 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Molina over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Brantley stands at first with 1 out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runner goes for second. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Lou Trevino is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Lou Trevino.
Alex Bregman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Next to stand in is Yadier Molina. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. The count to Molina. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Gary Cox.
So now to the plate, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
We got 3 balls.
A full
and 2
count,
strikes.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. Chapman's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Reggie Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. Bagwell calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. And now, number 30. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 30.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoop, up and in.
Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig.
Next up, Craig Biggio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Next, it'll be Jeff Bagwell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Now the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Murphy, playing here in his age 26 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Lowry.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Laureano at second with 2 down. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Molina is under it, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Lowry's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And now in the box, Michael Brantley, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now the first pitch. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Altuve.
Striding in is Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out with a man at first. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Houston. They lead it 4-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
Nope, ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Ball and a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Towards second. Altuve for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. Ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
So now into the box is Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Lowry is calling for it. 1 out.
The batter.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gary Cox. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, number 30. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1-2, here it comes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So next to hit is Ramon Laureano. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball well outside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here it comes. Jeff Bagwell waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The first baseman.
So stepping in is Jeff Bagwell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Ready with the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they're in front 4-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Billy Wagner takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13, Billy Wagner. The batter, number 8, second baseman,
At the plate, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Wagner, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swung on and missed.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
No outs, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he has it for the out.
now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Next to hit is Elvis Andrus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nolan Ryan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Billy Wagner wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.